Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Spirit Daughter podcast. I'm Jill Winterstein, and today I am sitting down with Amanda Kloots, who does so many things I don't even know if I can list them all. She is a best-selling author, a fitness entrepreneur, and the founder of Proper, a supplement brand that is designed to make you feel good. And that's what Amanda is here to do, to help us all feel good. She has allowed us into her private life as she's walked through grief and the unimaginable. And today I sit down and discuss her chart, looking deep into her relationships with partnership and Pisces energy. Welcome, Amanda. All right, Amanda, welcome to the podcast. I'm so happy to have you here.
So happy to be here. Our lucky chance I met you in Hawaii.
I know, right?
And I was like, wait a second. I want to be on your podcast. I hounded her down. Thank you for having me.
That's okay. That's all right. Yeah. I saw you were going to be there. I recognized your name because they sent out a kind of itinerary of I recognize her name. So,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. And then I think our sons are about the same age. So
yeah. When does your son, he's already 7?
August 1.
Okay.
So at the airing of this podcast, he'll be 7.
He'll be 7. Yeah. Elvis turns June 10th. So Elvis will be 7 too. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're really close in age.
Yeah, they're really close.
Aww.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that.
Okay.
The 7-year-olds.
Yeah. Are there any more children in my future?
You got a lot going on in your 5th house, which we can talk about. There might be if you want more children in your future. Wow. There could be. Your 5th house is very active. So
what does that mean? Well, we'll get there.
We'll get there. You have a lot of placements in your 5th house, which that's whatever anybody asks me about fertility or having children or creating children. Your 5th house is your house of creativity.
Oh, okay.
And so children fall under there because we create them.
Yeah. Okay. Right? Oh, wow.
And so your 5th house is very active, and you have your Venus there, which is your love. So you find genuine love and fulfillment with your child.
I do.
It really connects you with your heart.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And so, I mean, most mothers do, but when you have a Venus in the 5th house, it's you love being with your child and spending time with them.
Yes.
And, and not everybody does. There's some people who are I can handle my kid for about an hour a day and that's it.
Yeah.
But generally I don't find that when your Venus is in the 5th house.
Yeah, no, I love him so much. I would have him around 24/7 if I could.
Yeah.
He's just my, best little guy.
Yeah.
And then not only that, I love creating. I think why I do so many things is because I love creating things. I get so much happiness out of thinking of an idea and making it happen. It's such a passion. I feel the fire in my body when things are rolling along,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
You have a few placements that speak to that. You have your Virgo rising, Sun in Pisces, and then Moon in Capricorn.
Yes.
And so that Sun in Pisces also speaks to that creativity. The Sun is the center of who you are. It's, holds the rest of your world together, just like the sun holds our solar system together. Right. And so yours is in Pisces in your 7th house, so house of partnerships. And so partnerships are central to you. And this could be romantic partners, business partners, people who you really collaborate with, on a one-on-one dynamic. They're not just a side. They're not just something that's in your life. They're a central path in your life. They're central to who you are and how you evolve. And with Pisces here at almost 29 degrees, it's at 28:58, you're at the final degrees of Pisces, which means you have an old soul that came into this world through many lifetimes of partnerships, really teaching you the themes of Pisces, which are trust and surrender and faith. And really understanding that people are bonded throughout time and space. So there's an energetic component that comes with Pisces as well.
Wow.
And so that shows up in all of your partners.
Yes.
And so it's not just a partner, it's a soul connection, it's an energetic connection that transcends realms for you.
Yes.
And is center to your life.
You have no idea. Everything you're saying right now is wild. I do so many therapies, Jill, and one of them right now is with a mystic woman. One of them is with a medium who also does Akashic records and inner child work. And then another like big word in my life right now has been surrender and faith. Like that's why I'm sitting here like, yes, oh my God. Wow. Does it say in there like who I tend to partner with most, or like what other sign? Is that like something that is also there?
Yeah. So you have Virgo rising. And so that's on your ascendant. So when you enter space, you bring this energy of structure, especially with your moon in Capricorn, of control, of perfectionism. I mean, even just for the people who listening aren't seeing you, but even the way you walk into a room, you have like the best posture I've ever seen of anybody in my entire life. I'm like, I need to sit up straighter.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Okay. That's hilarious.
But that's very like on the nose with Virgo rising, where it's just this kind of like you're set a poise about you.
Oh, cool.
And there's like a perfection in your actual appearance and just like the way you hold yourself, right?
Wow. Okay.
You know, not that like, I mean, you're beautiful, but like not in that sense, but like in your actual structure, right?
Cool.
In your energy, there's a perfection.
Okay.
You know? There's also a perfection to how you look as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
And so then on the opposite side, we look at the descendant, which is Pisces for you. And Pisces is on your 7th house cusp, which is where your sun sign is as well. And so you're always kind of reaching for partners that embody that energy of Pisces, especially with your sun in Pisces. And so you're reaching for partners that are artists, that are dreamers, that are mystics, that maybe float through life, that are creative, that embody the creative arts, because that it brings that part of you out. And so it kind of counters this perfection that comes with the Virgo rising and this control that can come with the Virgo rising. And also the moon in Capricorn can also like structure. These are earth signs. So they like structure. They like detail. They like to know the outcome of things before they start something. Pisces, where your sun is and your descendant, is just like, let's just figure it out along the way. Let's take a leap of faith. Let's trust the process. Let's surrender. And so that's why the partnerships are so central to teaching you this, to teaching you about the center of who you really are, which is this Pisces theme.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting that it's not the opposite, that like, although it is because like you're saying because the structure of the Virgo and the Capricorn. So my partners are opposite of that, not opposite of the Pisces.
Right. Yeah. The opposites attract saying, I believe, comes from the fact that we attract the opposite of our rising sign, because that's what is directly across the chart. So we have our ascendant, which is our rising, and then our descendant, which is directly opposite.
Okay. So my rising is Virgo.
Is Virgo.
Direct opposite of Virgo is Pisces.
Exactly.
My late husband was Virgo.
Oh, really? Interesting. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Did he have that structure to him?
I mean, he definitely had the presence of structure for sure. He was like, well, he was 6'5", and he was like, definitely walked into a room and like, you knew he was there. But he didn't have, like he didn't. He could daydream for hours and hours and hours. And it would drive me bonkers because I would have just taught like 5 fitness classes and been like, what are you doing? So he didn't, you know, but maybe that's because his rising was...
Yeah, or his moon might have been Pisces, or some other kind of more creative sign.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of pulled him into that dreamer kind of artist space and energy. And you know, learning through partnerships and learning that trust and surrender. And I can imagine like going through that extremely hard season of your life taught you trust and surrender on some level.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's what you're still learning.
I'm definitely still learning. Yes, both of them.
Yeah.
But really working on the surrender bit, because I think for me personally, especially just now being a single mom for 6 years and being the, you know, head of household and taking care of myself, like my, you know, control is a thing, you know, like I have to keep everything under control.
Right.
And so I am trying to be better about just like surrendering and releasing that control.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard for everybody. It
Yeah.
is through your Pisces, though, and it's part of your life path to really learn that. And so
Okay.
you're going to be given a lot of situations through
Mm.
partners that will teach you that.
Wow.
Hopefully not as challenging of that lesson,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
but
but
every partner you meet will teach you some aspect of letting go of control, of
Mhm.
having faith, of understanding the energetics of connection
Yes.
we can't control everything because we don't understand everything.
Right.
And sometimes we don't want to control everything because then we might miss the outcome that's intended for us.
Yeah.
Or we might miss the unimaginable,
Right.
right? If we try and control everything
Yeah.
and visualize everything and keep everything neat and tidy, then we kind of miss some of the magic.
Yeah. Which is so wild because I love magic. Like I love I'm very much a person of like, well, but you never know. Like, what if it turns out like this? If you just like, it might be this. You know what I mean? So like, it is funny. I guess I really toe the line of both of those all the time.
Yeah.
Like control, but then also like maybe not.
Yeah. Well, you have your moon's in Capricorn, and so again, that brings that structure and
Okay.
that
And
discipline
grounding.
and grounding.
Okay.
And it's conjunct your south node, which is also in Capricorn in your 5th house. And
What
so
does
the
that mean?
south node
Yeah.
is what we come into this world knowing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
you're probably a Capricorn in a previous lifetime. You come in knowing that energy. It feels comfortable to you.
Okay.
And so it becomes a comfort zone. And actually, the low side of our south node can impair our growth because we run back to it. We're attached to it.
Okay.
And so the low side of Capricorn is very much about having to do everything alone, about having to like put on the armor and not show your emotions.
Okay.
And, you know, a lot of times people with their south node, and my son has a south node in Capricorn, so your son may also have this south because it's an 18-month transit.
Yeah, he might. I because I have his chart at home and I recently read through it and I think it is in Capricorn because I remember being like, "Oh, our moons are the same."
Yeah. Well, his south node is probably in Capricorn
Okay,
as well.
okay.
Because my son has a south node. He was born in 2019. I think everybody born in 2019 has their south node.
Okay, I trust you.
In Capricorn. Well, I'm just referring to it because I remember reading so much about it when I had Bodhi, because I'd really got into studying both of my kids' lunar nodes because that's what they come into this world being attached to, and that can tell you about their past life.
Oh, wow.
And so your south node can tell you about your past life. So you probably had a south node where you had hardship in a past life. You had to figure it out on your own. You had to trudge ahead. You had to not show emotion. This lifetime, though, is about walking towards your north node in Cancer. And so that's the opposite. And so you're actually here to integrate the lessons of Cancer, which is really like allowing yourself to be held, and it's like allowing yourself to cry. Wow. And I remember learning that in the context of looking at my own son, and I just like started crying myself because I was like, here's this little baby who like came in like needing to be held and needing to cry. And I remember that theme so much of my early years with him was just like teaching him about emotions and teaching him that it was okay to cry. And like that's still like a running theme because obviously a lot of boys are taught like don't cry. But for you, it's, you know, you have this tendency to go at it alone and just trudge through the hardship and put on your armor and your poker face and not let anybody see what's under that tough exterior.
I do that a lot. I always say put my armor on. I'm always like, put my armor on. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. You know, here we go.
Yeah. But that's an old pattern, and that's a survival mechanism that you've brought in from a previous life, and you've needed this life.
Yeah.
But really, this lifetime is about allowing yourself to be held, especially with this placement in the 11th house, which is the house of community. It's the house of the collective. It's the house of our group, right? The people who can hold us, who can see us. It also can be like the public view, like our community on Instagram, I believe belongs in the 11th house.
Okay.
But it's really about allowing yourself to cry and to allow your emotions to be seen and letting down that armor and letting down that guard and letting the people who are not even that close to you, but, even just the people within your public arena, like see you in your messiness and know that that's actually really powerful teaching.
Okay. God, I really needed to hear that today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have no idea. I'll tell you afterwards why. But what's crazy about the community thing? What's crazy about the community thing is, gosh, it is crazy. Like I do crave to be held, especially because I have, I've been a single woman and yes, I've been, dating and whatever, but to be truly held by somebody that's never going to leave, and but the community part of this new community that I've been in 6 years, widows and widowers, especially widows, I find that I'm holding them a lot. But I don't mind that. I really love being a help to people. I truly believe in passing it forward. So right now I have 5 widows that I don't even know, but met on Instagram that I'm just helping.
Wow.
And I feel but I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I really want to offer any kind of help I can. I feel like I'm holding them, but it's interesting because I'm who's holding me?
Yeah,
But
you need somebody who will hold you.
and I do, but it's weird because I don't necessarily feel like I do, but I know that I do, of course, we all do.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah, and you need to allow even the people who you're holding to hold you, allow it to be mutual, allow that partnership to happen.
Yeah.
And, Sun in Pisces, Virgo rising, you're a healer. Virgo and Pisces are both signs of the healer.
Oh, wow.
And so you are a healer. You do have great capacity to take on other people's pain, to walk them through it, to heal them.
Okay.
And so that's part of your chart is that ability to do that. And that's a beautiful gift.
Yeah.
And you also need to do that for yourself. And you need to have people who can do that for you as well.
Yeah.
Especially with the Sun and Pisces in the partnership.
Yeah.
And you need to allow yourself to kind of crumble at certain times and to be held.
Yeah.
Both by yourself and the people around you.
Yeah.
And know that it's okay to let your guard down, and we can never be guaranteed that people won't leave. And so there's that kind of surrender and that trust.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
There's all things. I mean, there's so many things that could happen in this world. There are no guarantees on anything at all, which is something that I think, your Pisces nature does understand at a fundamental level. Pisces really speaks to that kind of everything is change. The only thing we can count on is change itself, and everything could change at any moment. We can't control anything.
Right.
And that's where the surrender really comes in.
Yeah.
Is understanding that.
Yes. Yeah. Makes so much sense. It's so funny to me how I have both sides in me. I understand that fully, and I'm absolutely yes. And then yet I still try to control, but that's good. It's a great, helpful reminder to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think putting that control and need to control, and you're probably good at controlling. You're probably good at checking off the boxes and making sure things happen when they need to happen.
Off a box.
Yeah. Putting that to good use. Putting that to, your work. Putting that to when you're developing supplements for your company. When you're writing, when you're developing other things. You can sort of harness that piece of
into
you.
there.
Yeah. It's kind of like my dog is a herding dog. And so when I first got her as a puppy, she would bark at everything. And we live in Venice, so she would bark at every skateboard, every bike, everything. And a trainer was like, oh, you need to actually bring her somewhere to exercise her herding ability.
Oh.
And so once you kind of direct the energy somewhere where it's of use, so bring her to a sheep farm or have her actually herd sheep, which they do have places like that in Malibu.
Yeah.
FYI.
Yes, they do. And also in Los Olivos, my friend has a dog to come herd her sheep.
Yeah, exactly. But those types of dogs like need to exit. It's not like they can get rid of it.
Right.
Like you'll probably never be able to get rid of this controlling part of you.
I see.
But you can put it to good use, and then it won't bark at a skateboard on the path.
I love that. Okay.
Or drag me across the street.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's about like there's some parts of us like we can't release, we can't get rid of, we can't, but we can direct the energy somewhere where it's useful.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
Right? Where it's not getting in the way, where it's not setting you up, where it's not raising the expectation so much that you're like setting yourself up for failure or somebody else in your life.
Yeah.
You know, so
would you say then in like for this like relationshipness, like is that somewhere where I take that I don't take that control? I try to more be the Pisces version of myself with relationships.
I would say so.
Okay.
I would
Great
say so.
to know.
Yeah. I would say, you know, allow yourself to surrender in your partnerships. Surrender control. Surrender, you know, the outcome. Surrender the expectations. Just kind of flow with it. Just be with it.
Okay.
You know, surrender trying to control that you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And so that could be a big piece for you.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you're like, if I control everything, then I'll never have to feel pain or I won't have to feel insecurity or I won't have to go through grief again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you just have to kind of like let go of control. And that's where that trust comes in and trust the process of your life path.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. Trust the process of my life path.
Yeah. Which is a lot easier said than done.
Yeah. You know what though? In the last the last year, I feel like I went through a period where, and this is very me, where like if I don't know what's going on, I'm very unsettled and it can cause me to go like into depression. You know what I mean? So I like forced myself just to like sit with it and just be like, it's all right if I don't have 10 things going on right now, Amanda. Like just calm down. Just guess what you get to be right now? Just a mom then. Focus really on being a mom, being present for Elvis. And so I did, even though it's so hard for me. But in doing that, I did allow space for like this trusting the process of my life. And now I really do feel like I'm on a really great trajectory of like what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. It's really, really feels really right. Yeah. So that's good. So
and Pisces sun signs need time to just be. It's really important to just be. Okay. You don't need to be doing anything. You don't need to be earning or proving your worth, which we'll actually get to because you have a lot of placements in your second house. You don't need to do anything to even get rest. Like you're worthy of rest. You're worthy of doing nothing. Okay. Just by being you. It's your birthright.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, speaking of all those things that you want to do, you have Gemini at your midheaven, which your midheaven is your career. So it's the cusp of the 10th house. Okay. Gemini is variety. Gemini is doing 20 things at once.
There we go.
When I saw that, I was like, that track. She's like, she's written books. She has a supplement company. She's a fitness entrepreneur.
TV host.
Starting a podcast.
Yeah, starting a podcast.
TV host.
Yeah. Yep. Yes. I know.
So many things. So
it makes sense.
So many things. And they all excite you with Gemini here.
They do. Yeah. Every single one of them. Like anytime somebody's like, what's your favorite? Like what if you had to choose one? I'm like, but they're all my favorite. Like I love teaching a fitness class and I love hosting a television show and I love writing a book. I love being a mom. I love all of it.
Yeah. That's Gemini on the midheaven. Okay. It's just like your mind can just think about so many things at the same time and wants to. Yes. And so people may have told you, like, just focus on one thing. I'm here to tell you don't.
Okay, good. Yay. Thank you, Jill.
Do all the things because that each one will feed the other one. Yes. So the excitement you have for the new project will feed something else. We'll feed something else. We'll feed something else. Yes. And so that's the way Gemini works. If you had Capricorn on the midheaven, I would be like, you probably need to focus on one thing for it to truly expand to its potential. Okay. But because you have Gemini there, it's actually kind of the more the merrier. Wow. As long as your capacity and your energy can hold it all. Yeah. And as long as you give yourself time to rest and to recharge and to just be. right? So that's important.
Okay.
But then it'll work together because you've got that Gemini, and then this is working with your Virgo as well, your Virgo rising, because they're both ruled by Mercury. And so, you've got Gemini at one key point of your chart on the midheaven, and then you have Virgo over here on your rising. And so this Mercury energy is just working together, which is your mind. Your mind can move in multiple directions at the speed of light. And so you want to give it something to do.
Yes.
Again, getting back to that, like, you need to direct the energy, because if you don't direct that energy of your mind, which you have so much of, it will spin inward and attack you.
Yes. Yes. And I hate being attacked. I hate when my brain attacks me. It makes me go into depression. Like, I hate it. Yeah. Oh my God, this is fascinating.
Yeah. Well, that's because you are very creative, and your mind can think about multiple things at once. And so the opposite of creativity is depression. And so that's why a lot of people say, I'm not a licensed therapist. We'll just put it out there.
But wait, what? How do I sign up for therapy session?
But a lot of people who are depressed, their therapist will tell them to go create something because it gets the energy moving out.
Yes.
Right? Because depression, from an energetic level, is all of this energy spinning inward and attacking you on the inside. And so the creative projects get it flowing out.
Yes.
So again, directing the energy.
This is interesting because I find movement so healing. Yeah. And movement obviously has been like a huge part of my life. But then when I went through my divorce and when I lost my husband, movement was such a key for me to staying in a happy, positive place. And when I meet a new widow, I always am like, just try to move every day and write. I always say write. I go, get it out of your head, put it on a piece of paper.
Exactly.
So those two things, that tracks.
Yeah. They go together. Well, you're moving the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, through actual movement, and then through writing, through directing the energy away from you, away from spinning inward and attacking you.
Yes.
But this, that, and the other thought, and getting it out and moving.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah. So you have that going on. You also have your Jupiter in Scorpio in the third house. And I thought this is interesting because third house that's where we see our voice. That's where we see communication. And so anything with your voice. So teaching, speaking, writing, a podcast. Do you have a podcast in your back pocket?
It's coming soon. It's coming soon, Jill. You are a psychic.
Will really open you up. Will expand you. And the highest potential in your chart is marked by Jupiter. And so yours is within the third house, which is your voice.
Wow. Okay.
Now it's themed by Scorpio, which means the highest potential is your voice. Third house, when you're talking about really deep, transformative things, right? So this is not surface level conversation.
Yeah.
And so this is going into the places most people don't want to talk about. We're talking about like subconscious patterns, death, birth,
grief.
Rebirth, grief, kind of like the things that, society as a whole is just like, let's kind of like skip over, let's gloss over that.
Yeah.
For you, speaking to those things with depth and from experience is going to expand you to your fullest potential.
Wow. I have been saying so much lately. I love talking about grief. And I was like, I don't know why. Because I know so many people can't talk about it, but because I feel like I can, I feel like I should. And so I do. But I truly do love talking about it because I love hearing people's stories and experiences and learning and sharing. So that, again, makes so much sense.
Yeah. What will be the theme of a podcast?
Grief.
Okay, there we go. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure that we were setting you up for success.
No, we're totally on the right track here.
Okay, because if you're going to say, like, I don't know,
no.
like manifestation, I would be like,
no.
Not that doesn't fall in a depth realm manifestation, but like, let's go really deep here with this third house placement of Jupiter and Scorpio.
I love that. Yeah. So Scorpio means
Scorpio's depth.
Deep
It's
than depth.
the depth of our soul. Scorpio
Yes.
goes to the places nobody else will. And Scorpio is the great alchemist, is the transformer of the zodiac. And so when we actually confront those places within us, when we confront our subconscious patterns, when we confront the things that are steering us from, behind our composed self, then we can transform. And then people who hold a lot of Scorpio placements become the alchemist.
Wow.
Right. So part of your journey is to, through your voice, is to help alchemize these really deep energies in other people.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently Scorpio is like my best partner match, right? Like love match. Or do we have other news?
I mean, it can be because you have that. People are looking at your Pisces sun.
Yeah.
And so Pisces is a water sign. Scorpio is a water sign. Cancer is a water sign as well. You have a lot of structure for a Cancer, I think. But because of that North Node in Cancer, I think a Cancer could be really, really good for you. And they actually could like hold you and meet you at an emotional level. You need a partner who can meet you at an emotional depth.
Yes.
Right. You need somebody who can kind of wade through the storms with you and sit with you. Right. And not just try and fix it or get you out of it or, come up with this, that, or the other thing. You don't need somebody who is toxically positive.
Yeah.
You need somebody who can really kind of, sit with you in the mud and meet you at emotional depths and be emotionally available.
Yeah. Yes.
Because that's a big one.
Okay.
And the more emotionally available they are, the more emotionally available you'll become as well. And so you can find that with a Scorpio man. Sometimes they can also be kind of aloof, to be honest.
Okay.
I love all signs, but like when I was dating, if I met a guy and he told me he was a Scorpio, I'd be like, bye.
What are you?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo. Okay.
But I have a moon in Scorpio. So, because a lot of it can be your moon sign as well.
Okay.
So, some people might say I would do well with a Scorpio man if I ever gave him a chance, but I'm married to a Leo. I'm very happily married. So.
Okay. I've never dated a Scorpio. I've always wanted to. I have dated a Cancer and it was very emotionally fulfilling and very, probably the most beautiful emotional connection I've probably ever had with somebody.
Yeah. That's what I mean, this, Scorpio could work too. They can meet you at the depths if they've done the work. I find that a lot of Scorpio men, and I'm speaking, in gender here, because the Scorpio women I've met are different, but a lot of Scorpio men are very emotional. But because, like we were talking about, a lot of little boys are taught like they shouldn't cry, intuition isn't even brought up, especially for most of the men who would be,
of age.
Yeah. I don't think you're dating like 19-year-olds.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. But
but I hear you. Yeah. Somebody that's done the work.
Yeah. You need somebody who's done the work because they most likely did grow up saying like, hearing, boys don't cry and not even talked about their intuition. And so you need somebody who's done the work that they can actually access their emotions, because that's what I found with Scorpio men is they're highly emotional, but because they're so emotional, they actually go the other way. They actually wall up and close off.
Interesting.
Yeah. Great in bed, though. Great in bed.
Okay.
So you got that going for you.
I need a highly evolved Scorpio.
You need a highly evolved Scorpio. We're calling in a highly evolved Scorpio.
Let's go.
And then I look at moon sign as well and Venus sign too when I'm looking at matches. So the moon sign can be a really big deal too.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have your moon in Capricorn.
Okay.
And so you actually do well with some earth signs. So like a Virgo sun, a Capricorn sun even. Although Capricorn suns might not be, they would need, like a moon placement in a water sign.
Okay.
So if you met like a Capricorn sun with like a Cancer moon.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Because you have a lot of water and a lot of earth.
Okay.
And so ideally you'd want a partner that had some kind of combo like that as well.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Not fire. It's funny. You don't want the opposite. You want to meet the match. where,
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. I mean, I think that like all signs are compatible, but just, it just depends what you want. Like like fire signs might feel a little too bold, a little too confrontational for you. They might move a little too quickly. But if you want that growth edge in your life, then call in an Aries.
Yeah, okay. to force me to grow.
To force you to grow.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't really believe that there's incompatible signs.
Oh, interesting.
I just believe that, our partners bring out different things in us. So sometimes the relationship's easy. Sometimes they trigger us. Sometimes they annoy us. Sometimes it's a growth edge. Sometimes they're a mirror for a certain time. I mean, I'm a Leo sun married to a Leo.
Wow.
So we're, and people look at me and they're like, how's that working out?
Oh.
I'm like, well, we're growing a lot.
Okay, I see what you're
but
saying.
It's fire and fire.
Yes.
And so a lot of astrology will just say like match the element, and we do. We understand each other like nobody else. But, we butt heads.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to our kids.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then my oldest is also a Leo.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have a lot of Leos.
And Leo is what time of year?
August.
Yeah. Okay.
End of July, August.
Okay. So, right before Libra?
Right before Virgo.
Virgo and then Libra. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And so for us, my second son is a Cancer. And I was like, oh, thank goodness. Get some water in here. And so sometimes you need, you think about the elements.
Yes.
Sometimes if you have a ton of fire in your chart,
the water.
You need some water to kind of like cool you off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And if you have a ton of fire, you need some earth to ground the fire.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want a lot of air because it would just like, make the flame go crazy.
Okay. Interesting.
So it comes down to like how the elements work together.
See.
Yeah.
Does my chart show like anything about like my partners or?
Well, it
love?
does in that, the seventh house, which we talked about. And, you will learn a lot through partners, no matter what kind of partner you have.
That is very true.
And they will expand you. They will contract you. They will teach you soul lessons. Like your partners are showing up for you to help you understand something your soul has been trying to figure out for eons and eons.
So does that then mean that like, sometimes I wonder this and like, my mom and dad have been married for 52 years and I always thought that was going to be my life. My first marriage, I was 25. I thought that was my forever marriage, but then that didn't work out then, Nick. So like if I got married again, it'd be like my third marriage. Sometimes I joke like I'm Elizabeth Taylor, like how many marriages am I going to have? But is that like my soul's journey, like to continue, like have a lot of relationships because I'm constantly learning from these relationships? Maybe I'm not meant to be with just one person.
Well, I don't know if it's that you're not meant to be with just one person, but because you're towards the end of Pisces, you're almost at the final degree of Pisces.
Yeah.
You're completing lessons and you're completing a lesson in Pisces through partnerships.
Okay.
And so every partner you bring in and call into your life, attract into your life, is helping your soul learn a lesson that you've needed to complete for many lifetimes.
Interesting.
And so you might need multiple partners to bring you the multiple lessons that you need to learn. But ultimately, it's the trust and surrender and letting go of control.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And so maybe if you had a partner where you could kind of finally really learn that lesson with, that might be the one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
The trust and surrender lesson.
The trust and surrender lesson.
So ironic. Okay.
What sign was your first husband?
Taurus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was an earth sign. Yeah. Yeah.
We got along really well. We had we got divorced, but we had a lovely marriage. You know, it was, I mean, we were so young. I look back and I'm like, I was a baby. What was I doing married? Like, what?
I know. Well, we all have to get our first marriage out of the way before our Saturn return.
Like, what was I doing? Thinking I was ready to get married at 25.
Yeah.
Not to say that people, you know, please take that with a grain of salt. Anyone listening, please, I love marriage and I believe in all marriages. But like, for me personally, I just think I'm like, I was a baby. Like I was like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I learned a great lesson.
After your Saturn return. Your Saturn return happens at like 28, 29.
Oh, okay.
And if people like ask me like, should I get married? And then they're like 27. I'm like, just wait. Just wait a couple of years.
Wait till your Saturn return.
And I did it. I mean, I'm on my second husband, and my first husband I started dating when I was 23.
Okay.
So, and then I married him right at the end of my Saturn return. And then, and then we got divorced 3 years later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. He was an Aries.
Okay.
So,
she says with disgust.
I like Aries, but I would not marry another one.
This is I'll remind me to tell you another thing off camera.
Okay. As she gets there. You also have a lot of placements in Libra.
Okay.
Which Libra is an air sign.
Okay.
And so now we're bringing in air with all of your earth and your water. And so Libra is the sign of partnership.
Okay.
Right. So
I thought it was a sign of balance.
Well, partnerships require balance.
That's true.
Right.
Very true.
And so, and that's why it's the sign of balance. It's the scales, but it's the sign of partnerships, of unions, of bringing two people together, of seeing opposing sides, finding the truth in both of them. That's why it's also the sign of the law, of activism. I see a lot of people with like their sun in Libra who are lawyers, or a lot of people with Libra on their midheaven, their career center, that are lawyers.
Okay, interesting.
So it has that element. But yours is in your second house. You have your Mars, your Saturn, and your Pluto here. Okay. And so Mars is your passion, your motivation, your kind of internal fire. Saturn is your commitment. And Pluto is all about how you transform and your transformation. Now, we place all of this in the second house. This is about your worth. And so, and your self-worth. And so that's going to continually show up in your partnerships. Do you worthy yourself? Wow. Do you find yourself worthy of the partnership? Can you hold on to your worth within partnerships? But you have a real commitment to partners. Like with Saturn and Libra, you're committed to a partnership. Yeah. And when you're in a partnership, you're really committed there. But it's really important for you to stay committed to your self-worth in partnerships as well.
And is it important for instance, I'll tell you, Liv, this is so wild. I'm on the phone heading to you, and I said to my friend, like, I just don't feel like he sees my self-worth. I'm not even kidding.
Well, there you go.
I literally said that to her. Like, I was like, I'm not a wallflower. Like, why doesn't he like see my worth? So that must be very important then. That like well, obviously it's important, but like it must be very like I can imagine some people are like, oh, I know my self-worth. I don't care if people see it. But for me, in a partnership, I do like I want my partner to be like, that's really like it means a lot to me when they feel like that they see my self-worth is exactly what I'm trying to say.
The people and the projects you're committed to need to match your worthiness, which means they need to see it, they need to reflect it back, and that's directly tied towards your abundance. And so your self-worth and your relationship with your self-worth, and being like, yes, in my commitments, in my partnerships, I need the person to see my self-worth. Yeah. And I need to also hold my own self-worth. That's going to direct, like, it is directly connected to your abundance and your ability to draw in even financial abundance.
Okay, so say that again, because I really want that to stick in my brain. Say it one more time for me.
You need your partners to see your self-worth.
All partners. Friends, work relationship,
absolutely
love.
Business partners.
Okay.
For sure. love, romantic partners, close friends, like best
Okay.
friends. We're talking
Yes.
about like one-on-one.
Yeah.
Libra in the 7th house is about like our dynamic one-on-one partnerships.
Okay.
And so you have that Saturn there. You also have Mars, which is your purpose and your passion.
Yeah.
And so they need to see both your purpose and your passion. They need to understand it. They need to hold it, right? Because there's that Mars as well.
Yeah.
And they need to reflect it back to you. And they also need to see your self-worth and reflect that back to you. That's really important for you. And it's important for your abundance.
Got it. So when all of those things are on fire and
Mhm.
working,
And working.
the abundance flows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So self-worth within your partnerships is very, very, very important. I mean, it's important for everybody, but like you said, like some people are like, oh, I know my self-worth. I don't need, we would see this maybe in a business partnership. I don't need my business partner to really see it or understand it. Like I know who I am. I'm able to fight for myself. I'm able to advocate for myself. And you need to do all those things, but you also need partners who can even reflect back your worth even when you can't see it.
Yeah.
That's important for you.
Yeah.
And if you're going to commit to anybody or anything or any project, right, you need to feel worthy of it.
Because then if I feel that worthiness, then that's easier for me to trust and then surrender.
Correct.
Like that's how those all match up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because in certain relationships, I don't feel like I'm being seen. And so it's very hard for me to trust and then surrender to that person.
Yeah. There you go.
I think you are a therapist. Okay.
I mean, sometimes I feel that way. I have like I take on a few coaching clients a month, like not publicly, not on a podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
But like in, my private kind of practice.
Yeah.
And I do end up feeling like that.
I mean, as a fitness trainer, like back in the day when I was doing one-on-one sessions, I totally felt like a therapist. I was like, totally. Oh my God, here we go.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I do view the chart as that because I come from a psychological background. So I do view the chart as like, okay, this is what you're working with. This is the energies. This is what's going to help you evolve. This is what, this is where you could be blocked.
Yeah. I mean, this makes so much sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you are entering a Chiron return.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing? Please tell me that's a good thing.
Hopefully that's a good thing. I probably have a small prediction for that, which I don't do a lot of prediction. But your Chiron's at 19 degrees Taurus. Chiron is about to re-enter Taurus. We only go through one Chiron return in our lifetime. It happens around 50. So you've got some time here, but you'll start getting a preview of it this summer.
Okay.
When Chiron enters Taurus, it'll retrograde back into Aries, and then it'll re-enter Taurus in April, where it will stay till like 2033.
Okay.
And so this is a longer transit, but this is a healing transit. Chiron shows us our deepest wound. In Taurus, you have a wound around self-worth. And your value and speaking your value. And even this shows up for a lot of people in charging for your services and charging for your offerings, in paying people to do work and then doing it yourself because you have that control as well. Like, I don't know if you have people working for you, but it's like, it comes one of those things where it's like, wow, I just paid all this money for this person to do this and I'm rewriting the copy, because I can do it better and I am controlling and I do things alone and I go at it alone.
All right.
And so this is the time to heal deeply any issues around self-worth, like starting from childhood and really understanding that you're worthy of abundance, of love, of belonging just by being you. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to work hard to earn these things.
Okay.
And there is that flip side of Taurus, which is finances. And so it does come about like, okay, let's charge the right price for your offerings. Let's make sure that what you're getting from what you're doing in your output like matches your worth, your real worth. And so this is happening in your 9th house, which is the house of publishing and teaching. And so I'm like, does she have another book in her around this?
I'm writing another book right now.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe it'll come out when we're closer towards, getting into the heart, the meat of this Chiron return, which will happen
Okay. So
in a
my
year or
Chiron
two.
return is all about healing my self-worth.
Exactly. And then teaching others about that.
And teaching others about that.
Because Chiron is the energy of Chiron is the healing. Your healing is actually the medicine that other people need in your life or that you can give to others, especially in the ninth house.
Okay.
Ninth house is the house of teaching. It's the house of travel. It's the house of publishing.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I have been traveling a lot this year, which is crazy.
To teach? Teaching, traveling? Yeah.
Teaching. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's ninth house territory.
Yeah. And it's funny because a lot of times I'll be like, it doesn't matter. I'll do that for free. Like I would do that for free. It's fine. I'll do it for free.
No, don't do it for free.
I know.
Don't do it for free.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, some things I won't, but a lot of times,
Yeah. Or get somebody that can negotiate on your behalf.
Yes. Yeah. Because I do hate quoting a price. That is true. I hate doing that.
Yeah. Everybody with Chiron and Taurus hates that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So this is starting for me, but it'll be mainstream or hit my stride in April of next year. Okay.
This is like a preview. This summer is a preview.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And
so make sure you charge what you're worth.
Okay.
Don't do it for free.
I won't do it for free. Okay.
Get like a manager, an agent, or somebody to negotiate on your behalf.
Okay.
Brand
so it's healing that self-worth.
Whatever you need.
And how crazy too, Jill, that I've been doing so much inner child work too lately. Never before ever in my life. And then in the last 6 weeks, it's been like once a week inner child sessions.
We'll see how this self-worth pattern comes up in your inner child.
I will.
Because our self-worth is founded in childhood.
So interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
That's where the foundation of our self-worth forms.
Okay.
Is in childhood.
Okay.
And it can even happen we can bring it in from previous lifetimes as well.
Okay.
So there's that work.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. There's always so much work.
So much work. So many things to work on.
Less work, please.
Seriously.
You do have Jupiter in your 11th house right now, which is great. Jupiter's transiting Leo.
Okay.
Just entered Leo for the next year. And so it'll be in Leo until July of 2027. And so it's currently in your 11th house, which is expanding your community.
Oh.
So now is a great time to think about how you're expanding your platform, how you're expanding your community, how you're expanding the stage that you speak from.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
So that's
great time to start a podcast.
It's a great time to start a podcast.
Great. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And especially when we tie in that Jupiter with the voice and the depths. I want to go deep in your podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, you get some people crying. Not like too much, but it'll be medicine.
Yeah.
It'll be medicine. And
yes.
You can tie in some self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you can bring it all together in a book.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, here we go.
There we go. We've got your next 10 years planned.
Sounds great.
But yeah, so it is a really great time. The 11th house, like I said, it's our community, it's our platform, especially when you have a large social media following that falls in the 11th house. It's time to really expand your offerings, expand your voice, expand the way you shine within your community, the stage that you're on.
Okay.
So think about how can I widen my stage?
Yeah. Okay.
Grow my stage.
Yeah.
Expand my stage.
Expand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. Okay.
Yeah. I think I gave you a lot to think about. I see her wheels turning.
So good. That's all so fascinating. It's wild.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about your chart?
I mean, my only other question is, so it's constantly changing though, right? Because there's the certain things that stay true, but then things change because of these moons and returns and things.
Well, your chart stays the same. I mean, you do have a progressed chart, but that's like a whole other topic. But your natal chart, like this one we're looking at, this is your chart for your entire life.
Okay.
Right. So this is
that
it.
stays.
Yes.
Okay.
But depending on what the current sky is doing, it will light up or amplify different places of your chart.
I see.
So, Saturn return is when Saturn returns to the position it was when you were born. And so, like we said, your Saturn is in Libra. So, back when you were 28, Saturn went back into Libra and you had your Saturn return.
Okay.
We have a solar return every year when the sun, that's our birthday.
Our birthday, right? Yeah.
When the sun returns, we have a lunar return every month. When the moon, for you, your moon's in Capricorn. So every time the moon enters Capricorn, you have a lunar return. It's a great time to feel your emotions, and you will probably be more emotional during that time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. People always ask me that. My moon's in Scorpio, so like I'm definitely very emotional when the moon is in Scorpio, like everybody knows. But Capricorn, you have a little bit more structure to your emotions, but during a lunar return, most of us are more emotional.
How do I find out when the moon is in Capricorn?
You can follow. I mean, there's different charting apps that you can
Okay.
follow. If you're on my newsletter, I'll plug my newsletter right now.
Yes, you should. I'll get on
Sunday,
it.
I send out an astro forecast and I tell you like where the moon's going to be every day.
Oh, great.
So,
okay. I'm on it.
There's also like different apps that have it that'll tell you.
Okay.
The moon is here. This is what the moon's doing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Those are my more emotional days. Okay.
Yeah, those are your more emotional days. But yeah, and then we look at I like to look at where Jupiter is, because wherever Jupiter's transiting your chart. So if it's currently in Leo, it's transiting your Leo house. And so houses are areas of your life. Like we talked about, the 11th house is your community, your stage, that area of your life. And so Jupiter is transiting that currently and expanding that.
Okay. Awesome.
So we can look at that, and you can look at the current sky and overlay it onto your chart.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wow, my 6th house is lit up right now.
Okay, cool. Gosh, it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's fun. That's like the real art. I love that part. And that's what I do with like a lot of my coaching clients, is we look at, the new moon is hitting your 7th house, and this is what that means, and like this is what to do, and these are the rituals to do.
Yeah.
And so that to me is like, this is amazing. Like I love this science of reading a natal chart, but when we start to overlay the current astrology onto your natal chart, that's like where it's like, oh wow, this is cool.
Yeah. So cool. Gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So good.
Yeah, thank you.
That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this episode sparked something within you, maybe a new way of seeing yourself, or a question worth sitting with, or maybe it just helped you remember your power. And if this episode resonated, I'd love for you to share it with a friend who might need to hear it too. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe so that you never miss a cosmic download. You can find me always on Instagram @SpiritDaughter for weekly astro insights and behind the scenes moments. And if you want to dive even deeper, show notes and resources are available at spiritdaughter.com. Until next time, trust your timing, trust yourself, honor your path, and remember, the stars don't dictate your future, they illuminate it. See you soon.